What do you do when you don't really feel like doing anything? Because that's how I've been feeling for the past couple of days, and it's safe to say it's been unproductive. I just kind of want to figure out, what do I do when I feel like this? How can I push through this? Or should I push through it at all? Maybe I should lean into the fact that I don't feel like doing something, and maybe I should actually chill the fuck out instead of working like a complete crazy man. It's very hard to balance things. Trying to do some recording and he's just giving me the V's on the camera.
Where are you going?
To the gym. Get my workout in, Rich.
Bring it back down on breakfast, right?
I've been having a little bit of a rough time of it over the past few days. My head's been blagged, so I haven't really felt like doing anything, and I've just been figuring out how to push through that. Discipline's definitely a large part of it. Doing the thing anyway, even though you don't feel like doing it, which is easier said than done. I get that 100%. The best way that I've learned how to do that is to just put yourself in a position where you have no choice. Before you even think, getting up early and going to the gym this morning, it was like, I could have stayed in bed and it was nice and warm in that bed and soft and amazing. Or I could get out of the bed, just get out of the bed, just get out of the bed. That's like what I'm thinking in my head, just get out of the bed. And then once you're out of that, right, that's that done. Tick that box, you're out of the bed. What's next? And you kind of just compound these actions, taking an action, compounding this movement. You're pushing yourself forward and you're like a ball. And if you keep pushing yourself forward, eventually you gain some momentum, right? And before I knew it, I was in the gym. And I felt better for going because I enjoy going, even though sometimes I don't feel like going. Look at the absolute state of that. It's times like these that I think, you know what? Love living in England. The other thing that I found helps with creating that momentum and forcing you to do things is making yourself accountable to people like friends or family. I have friends that I go to the gym with, and I know that they're kind of there waiting for me in the morning, so I have to go. Plus I always have a really good time and we always have a complete laugh when we're doing it. It's not like I'm vlogging to actually like show people what we're doing in the gym. It's more just capturing the moments that we would have anyway. Do you know what I mean?
No one's supposed to know about that.
They're the best vlogs. Just realised that the camera's on a diagonal.
Diagonal.
It's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
You were going to sell me? I thought you
Well, I don't know what angle you want. I don't know your angle.
Like that. Good. They're all fine.
I remembered why I don't like it. Remember when I clipped it on? Not black, very dark and sticky with black beef. I always remember it tasting like black beef. So sauce you get with Peking duck, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's a dark red.
Beef and black bean sauce?
No, what about Peking sauce?
Peking sauce?
Yeah. Peking spare ribs.
I don't think I've ever had Peking sauce. I don't think so.
See, I prefer my ribs sauceless. Fucking.
What, like, no, even like...
No, I like having it to dip in, but they're nice and crispy. And then
I just know sauce.
Crispy ribs with red sauce.
Yeah, but they're never, because of the way they travel, they're always soggy. So I like them to just give me the ribs and then I get the sauce when I'm there.
Yeah, that was the last set. Now it's reverse.
Oh,
problem I have is when I get low mood, don't really feel like doing anything at all. And it's difficult because it's not like I don't want to do things. It's kind of just like a sinking feeling that I get. So how do you get through that? How do you do things regardless of how you're feeling? I'm not going to pretend like I am the master of all secret knowledge and that I figured this out, but I found a few things that worked. One of them being plan things. If I have a plan about what I'm going to do, I'm a lot more likely to do it. Whereas if I'm just kind of winging the day and I don't really have like a solid structure to it, it's very likely that nothing will be done. So planning definitely helps. Sometimes I kind of take that a little bit too far though, because like, I don't know, let's say today I'd planned to go to the gym, go shopping, do some meal prep, get back, track some guitars, maybe do some songwriting, and it's like, that's too much. But I have high expectations for myself. I always plan way too much stuff. When I don't do all those things that I've planned to do, I feel shit because I'm like, oh, I didn't do everything I said I was gonna do. So it's balancing, you know, what you expect of yourself with what you actually plan for yourself and then what you actually achieve. So like, I've done half the things on my list that I had planned to do today, you know. I've been out, I've been shopping. Am I gonna do this meal prep that is gonna take me 2 hours to do? Probably not. But maybe I was stretching myself a little bit too thin, I don't know. I'm still kind of working this out. It really doesn't help that I'm a serial overthinker. Like, the other day, I literally had to take myself out of my house and just walk somewhere because my head was just going round and round. Sometimes you come to an answer in your own head, but I think sometimes the answer is not in there. You're not gonna find anything that you're looking for in your own head if you're overthinking things. It's like you keep going round and round, thinking the same thoughts, answering the same questions with the same answers, expecting things to be different. So what I did instead was, I took some headphones actually, I went outside and I went for a walk, stuck my headphones on, noise cancelling on, but I didn't play any music, and I just sat there. Well, I didn't sit, I walked, obviously, because I'm on a walk. I just had complete silence, and I just walked. Somehow that worked, somehow that cleared my mind and it just calmed the noise. Obviously I walked somewhere quite nice in nature and absorbed it all, I guess. But the fresh air and the change of scenery definitely helped, I think. I just feel a lot better when I have a solid idea of what I'm gonna do. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, and then the day after that I'm gonna do this. And as long as that's kind of putting me on a trajectory that I'm happy with, that's working towards what I want to achieve, which is writing this album, then I think it's going in the right direction.
Here we have a Jonathan Turner in the wild, drinking his protein. Going to
All about getting narration over the top.
David Attenborough.
The Daniel Attenborough.
You like some protein? One hand challenge. Let us know in the comments who's faster.
So it's just finding these ways to push yourself to do things even when you're not really feeling like doing them. And kind of the last little trick that I have found works for me is rewarding yourself for doing things that you don't want to do. So like, for example, today, I've told myself, if you do this, this, and this, and you actually do it, then you can go get some breakfast after the gym or whatever. And I did, and it was delicious. Chicken and broccoli has nothing on steak and eggs. Oh, I literally think that the food that I ate this morning was the greatest thing that has ever entered my mouth. But it's just creating that reward for yourself. Doesn't necessarily have to be something you eat. It could be something, I don't know, like a bit of game time. Maybe you want to play some games or something with your friends later, or creating that positive association with, I've got something hard that I need to do, and if I do it, then I can do something easy that I want to do. Because then not only do you do the thing that was hard and you achieve that goal and you make progress there, you also enjoy doing that thing that you're rewarding yourself with just that little bit more, creating a positive association with doing something hard.
Take a big bite, Bob.
You want a big bite?
Show the pleasure in your eyes. Ooh. How was that for you?
It was really good.
I feel like a dog. That's how you train dogs, right? You just treat them every time they do something that you want them to do. So just treat yourself like a dog. I think it's important to remember that at the end of the day, this is life, and there's no rule book. And some days you'll have good days, and some days you'll have terrible days. But it's about stacking up as many good days as you can. That's the way I view it anyway. So I hope this video helped, just in case you weren't feeling like doing something today. And I hope you dig deep and do the thing, because I'm rooting for you, my dude.